Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 in Battle for Azeroth, and today we're continuing in part 2 of the Kul Tiran allied race unlock quest chain. We've landed in Hatherford on our way to Algerson's lumber mill in order to get the lumber that Dorian Atwood needs to build the new ship for Jaina to give to Anduin.
You're making this harder than it needs to be, Maynard. Lads, there's a pile of gold and a pint of ale in it for everyone who lends me a hand. Make it quick.
I overestimated Algerson's usefulness here, but don't worry, I have a plan. Team Carry. Algerson is about as useful as a legless horse. We're going to do this ourselves. The mill is overrun with bizarre creatures. I'll handle those. You and these hearty volunteers will need to be the muscle of this operation. Don't look at me like that, priest. It's just a little lifting. Once we have enough lumber, Sal will meet us for a pickup. Just stay close to me and focus on not dropping my wood. Yes? Would you dare say no to her? Collect 4 heavy lumber and take it to the drop-off point. This woman is a bit of a force of nature, isn't she? She's going to get everybody occupied and make them all do exactly what she wants so that she gets things done. Why did this woman retire?
Move along now. You made it sound like they didn't want to be useful.
So Algerson is telling us that none of his people want to be useful and work. But as soon as she offers them a little bit of money and a drink, they're all off and out here ready to help her pick up all the heavy lumber. Despite the fact that the mill is still overrun by the bad guys, they're all quite happy to work. So there's something really weird with that Algerson guy, which we kind of found out when we were doing the quests. He's a bit of an odd character. I guess he really doesn't want to pay his workers, which is probably his really main problem. But instead here we've got Dorian, who's a bit of a force of nature. Here she goes, hale and hearty despite her age. But yeah, I think maybe I should be the one doing the fighting, Dorian, not you. I know you can't pick up the lumber, but I still think I might be the one who ought to be doing the fighting. Though there are quite a lot of people here doing the quest at the moment, so we haven't actually had to fight anything. Right, we've got 2 pieces of lumber and we need 2 more, and I can see them off in the distance over here. And once we've grabbed those, our speed is actually slowing down as we pick the lumber up. So we will move a little bit slower every time we pick one up. Oh, look at that, with our arms spread, dragging the wood along. And our helper guys have got them on their backs, so they're much stronger than I am. Yeah, I think it would have been better bet to get an extra strong worker, Dorian, and let me help you with the fighting. So we just need 1 more piece of wood, and have I got turned round? I definitely saw one further up the hill. Let's grab a screenshot while we're here, shall we? We might use that for the video. Look at these guys, they're super strong. Look at them, they've got all this wood stacked on their backs and they're quite happily trogging along. No complaints whatsoever.
Follow me.
Follow you. Oh good, so Dorian's going to show us which way to go to. Oh, look how much slower we're moving now. That is hard work. Look at the way we're dragging that. That feels like really hard work. And our helpers are all just got it on their backs. Look, they're quite happy trogging away. Oh look, there's a bad guy. Are we going to have to fight now? So, hey Dorian, there are bad guys and you're not fighting them. Oh, the workers are taking them out for us, so we don't have to worry about those. So let's move a little bit further forward and try and find out where Sal is. It looks like he's up the hill. It would have been nicer if you'd have brought the cart a bit closer, Sal. Mind you, with the bad guys, he probably didn't want to get any closer, or maybe he couldn't get any closer. Oh, this is hard work, dragging this stuff up the hill. Dorian, do we have to go uphill? I don't think I can do it. So yeah, we're heading up the hill a bit north of the mill itself. And if you look at the animation, look, there's all this water pouring off me. Is that supposed to be sweat? Oh gosh, look at that. The amount of sweat that's pouring off us. But look how hard work it is. Look, we got to trog up the hill with all this heavy lumber. Actually, Dorian, I know it's quite a lot of lumber, but I
Sal
don't
should be
think it
making
looks
just
like
up
enough
this
for a
path.
ship.
Doesn't look too steep.
What do you mean it doesn't look too steep? It's really steep, Dorian. Can't you see? Do you need glasses? Oh, Dorian, bad guys. Dorian.
Take care of this.
Yeah, take care of that for us, Dorian. Hey, she's a tough old lady. More of them, Dorian. Yeah, so we have to click our arrow to get her to attack them. She's using lightning, look. So, despite the fact that she said she didn't know what a shaman was, it seems to me like she's using magic that's a bit like a shaman. So, I mean, she is definitely using elementals and elemental type magic, even if she's not been trained as a shaman. So, she kind of sees it as sea magic. Get 'em, Dorian! Save me, Dorian! I'm kind of a little bit occupied with this lumber, see? I mean, I'd be happy to take them out myself, but I'm carrying a bit of heavy lumber up here.
Did you hear that?
Hear what, Dorian? No, I didn't hear anything, Dorian. What did you hear, Dorian? Oh no, something bad's going to happen, isn't it, Dorian?
Death's below. I hate this forest.
Yeah, I don't like this forest either, Dorian. It's not a nice place and there's loads of bad guys and I hope there isn't a really big bad guy going to jump out at us. Oh look, we found Sal and Hurricane and some elementals and a beautiful, beautiful cart which is going to carry the wood for us and we don't have to carry it any further. Yay!
Hello, Pumpkin.
Did you have any trouble getting these rocks to move?
Well, they were quite helpful, actually. Dearest,
What is it, Sal?
I think this lumber is haunted.
Haunted? Our lumber is haunted? Oh no, Sal. Please tell me you're wrong. Actually, there is some black markers sort of coming up off it. Oh, Dorian, we have more problems, don't we? What do we need to do now? Why are you all sweaty? 'Cause you made me haul all that lumber up that really steep hill, Dorian. Oh, dear me. This lumber is haunted. I don't much believe in ghosts or hauntings, for that matter. That said, there is something wrong with this lumber. I can feel it in my bones. They're achier than normal. I only know of one group that would know what to do. They're reclusive, but we do share a love of nature. Seek out Thorn Speaker Birchgrove in Drustvar. I trust no one else with this. The Bleak Hills. While you're visiting Drustvar, I need you to run another errand for me. The Wright family own a mine up near Corlane. Years past, they supplied all the metal ore I use to build my ships. I can't imagine they're faring too well based on what we've seen here. Find Chelsea Wright, the foreman's daughter, and see what they need to get another ore shipment together. Just tell her Dorian sent you, okay? Find Chelsea Wright at the Bleak Hills mine in Drustvar. Do you know what? I think the shipbuilding is a bit more convoluted and difficult than we at first thought. Okay, so we need to head over to Drustvar. And here we are, heading for the lumber is haunted. So Thorn Speaker Birchgrove, we found him here at the little camp in Golkoval.
Keep your distance, Mainlander.
There's a deep rend in the balance and it's centred on you. Curious. Oh, I see. This is the source of that wrongness I felt. This is troubling indeed. Gorak Tool's influence. Long have the Thorn Speakers struggled against such magics. It is a conflict as old as the Drust themselves. Gorak Tool's influence, however, has vastly shifted the balance towards that of decay and death. It corrupts what would be an ordinary curse. I believe Ulfar can correct this, go into Gol Koval, slay our enemies, destroy their cairns and collect their magics into this vessel. With it, Ulfar may be able to find a way to cleanse your materials. Fill the Drust vessel in Gol Koval by killing enemies and destroying cairns.
Dabble not in the affairs of witches.
Right, so we've got bad magics to cleanse now, so it's time to go killing the bad guys again. So this is one of those fill the bar quests. So you can do lots of different things in the area. You can kill the bad guys, you can destroy the cairns, take down the standing stones, and everything that you do will fill up the bar. And the bar is to fill up the black, dark, evil magics, so that we can take that up to Ulfar so that he can test the dark magics and change them and use them to clear up our lumber. So there's one of the big standing stones. So that gives us quite a good chunk on our fill the bar. Oh look, there's a bad guy, let's get him. And then we'll just keep working towards filling up the bar. This is going to keep us busy for a few minutes while we do this. Right, so we'll keep looking for bad guys and things to click on in order to fill up our bar. And there's a few herbs here, so we'll grab them as we go past. Winter's Kiss, very nice. And there's another one just down here by this rock. No bad guys. There's quite a lot of people doing these quests at the moment though, so some areas have been cleared of bad guys. We might have to wait for a few respawns. Let's have a quick look, see what else we can find. And our ices. Oh look, there's a few up there. This is great. We'll grab these guys. So they've got some ice elementals here. So I think I saw 3 of them. Let's take these out. I love their models with all the sort of ice shield and the icy mass on the end of their clubs to hit you over the head with whack, 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 whack. Very, very cool models. Look at that. Beautiful.
Now, Mr. Nice Ice Elemental, I know you've got this big club that you like to hit people over the head with, but I'm just a soft, pretty little squishy priest, and I'd really appreciate it if you didn't hit me on the head. But I never said I wasn't defenceless, so I'll take you out if you want to keep hitting me with the club. Actually, I need to anyway, because I've got to fill up my bar. But we'll keep working on you, won't we? Could you give me more XP for my bar, please? I need more dark magics. How much dark magics do you have, Mr. Ice Elemental? Do you have a lot? I hope you do. Well, I think our bar's about half filled now. So we'll take out this Vengeful Bones and see if he is any more proficient at giving us dark magics than the Ice Elementals. I think they're both giving us about the same amount. That's a lovely big standing stone. Any chance you might give me more? Oh yeah, that gave me quite a lot. So that big stone was definitely more rich in the dark magic than any of the mobs are, isn't it? We'll take out these 2 guys and see how full our bar is now, and we'll just keep trogging on and keep working at it. Silly ice elementals, you think if you gang up on me that's going to help you? Now, if you just voluntarily give up your dark magic, I wouldn't need to take you out. But, hey, he holy locked me. Not nice. Not nice at all. Running through the black puddles didn't seem to help. Is that bad? No. I don't think the black puddles are making any difference. They're not damaging us and they're not giving us extra dark magic, so we aren't missing anything by not standing in them. Yes, they do like to halo lock me. Ooh. That's a nice little trick you have there. How are we doing? Oh, look, we're nearly there now. Couple more, maybe? Hello, Awoken Guardian. Are you going to try it? Yes, he wholly locked me too. One more, maybe? To finish off our fill up the bar? And yes, that's filled up our bar, so now we can turn in this quest. So back to the beginning of Gol Koval, to where we originally got the quest from. And then I believe we're going to be sent up the hill to the little grotto area for where the Thorn Speakers have their little base.
State your
The
business.
concentration chills me to my bones, but it will be needed. We must hurry before the corruption can touch you. Balance in all things. The confluence of energies around that vessel is truly disturbing. My skin crawls with the wrongness of it. We have reached the limit of my ability to help you, T. Go to Ulfar, the High Thorn Speaker. Arthur will carry you, if you wish it. Only he knows enough about these ancient magics to undo the corruption that taints your materials. Go quickly. You do not want to hold that vessel longer than you must. Speak to Ulfar and cleanse the filled drust vessel. Can you take me to the High Thorn Speaker, please, Arthur? I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much, my friend. I think you're a little bit more nimble-footed than I am, though I wouldn't like to fall off the hills, okay? Is there a nice, swift, easy way to get there, Arthur? Sure thing, hop on. That's a spooky-looking bit of magic you got going on there. Makes my back itch. Ulfar will know what to do with it. Probably. Hold on tight. This ride is about to get a little bumpy. You're on an errand from Dorian, right? I always wanted to meet her. The Thorn Speakers tell some interesting stories. Like how she and Ulfar met. That's a good one. Yeah. I'm not supposed to talk about that, though. Oh, really? Why are you not supposed to talk about that one, Arthur? I'm intrigued now. I shall have to ask Dorian if you can't tell me, won't I? Anyway, I keep trying to convince Ulfar that a goat form would be amazing. But he always starts talking about dignity and, well, I stopped listening. But I like Arthur. Luckily for you. I'm as sure-footed as they come. Well, it looks... Arthur... oh gosh, Arthur, if we slipped, that wouldn't be a good place, would it? Just don't look down. Nearly there. Arthur, you're a bit of a nutter, but yeah, goat form does sound kind of nice, you know. It does, doesn't it? Nearly there. And here we are. Thanks a lot, Arthur. I really appreciate it. You're a sweetie pie. Tell Ulfar I said hello. Will do, Arthur. Bye, mate. Hello, Ulfar. I have a problem. My wood is haunted and I've been sent with this dark magic vessel and I hope you can help.
My wisdom
I recognise the
is
power
not
you
for the
have brought
faint
to
of
me.
heart.
I felt it in my bark and in my bones before you crested the rise. This is old magic. It has been twisted, warped. We must act quickly if we are to remain untouched by it.
The power you bring here is weighted heavily against life. We must tip the scales.
Yes, please. What would you like me to do? Click the ancient seedling. Begin the ritual.
Is generous and strong, and its heart thrums beneath us.
Wow, look at that. Those animations are awesome. Oh, quick, fighting time.
Easily.
Just manifestation.
But where there is death, there is also life.
So they're like little dark, shadowy elemental things.
An inescapable
Twisted
cycle,
darkness.
and
Ooh,
so
more of them.
the sea is vast.
That's a beautiful animation on all four in that
No
seedling.
creature can thwart it for long. Back foul magic.
You can do it all four, I believe in you.
The cycle continues.
You're awesome, Ulfar. Look at that. Beautiful. He's the only guy who knew what to do. Look at that.
To learn.
We will take what we have learned here and see what can be done about the rest of Drustvar. For now, the Drust vessel will be of use to you and Orion. Give her my regards. She is an ally to the Thorn Speakers, always. So we have a purified lumber sample in order to take back to Dorian. Thank you for your help, Ulfar. I most appreciate it. Thank you.
Within the vessel. The
Beautiful.
Thorn Speakers will journey to Stormsong.
I have called the corruption within the vessel. The Thorn Speakers will journey to Stormsong and begin the work of cleansing your lumber. Oh, he's going to send someone to do it for us. We don't need to. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much for your help, Ulfar. I really appreciate it. So in the next episode, we'll find Chelsea Wright at the mine near Corlane. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. From SoftKitty99, goodbye and happy gaming!